everybody, it's Rockman3K3.
My name's CDub.
And y'all already know it's another great, wonderful episode of The Nerd Plate. Welcome back, everybody.
Great crowd noise. I was expecting that you like to fucking do for some odd reason.
No, I didn't want to do it. I want to do the muscle arms today.
You feeling yourself?
I am inner swole. Anyway, just want to say hello to everyone. Welcome to another great week of the Nerd Plate. And of course, well, I don't know. So, do you want to do the new stuff first? You want to do the how we're doing first? How you want to do this?
Keep it regular. We'll insert the new stuff.
All right. So let's.
Before we do anything,
yes,
we do have one RIP that's very important.
I have him as a mini bite, but go ahead, please talk about Lance.
Yeah. So rest in peace to Lance Reddick.
Oh my gosh!
Died suddenly on March 17th.
He was only 60 years old, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. God. If you don't know who Lance Reddick is, you know who Lance Reddick is. You've heard his voice. You've seen him. He's played Charon in John Wick series. Mm-hmm. He's what's the dude in Destiny 2?
The Vanguard Commander.
Started playing Destiny 2. Haven't
again? Okay.
I told you I downloaded it.
Okay, I didn't know that. He's the Vanguard Commander that gives you the Vanguard missions. I forgot his name. He is Commander. Hold up.
Hell, I know.
Oh gosh. But anyway, he's the Vanguard Commander, and they actually
let's just go find it.
Just go find his name. I'm so sorry. I can't find it in time to really be fast enough because I'm trying to look online.
Look, I'll go down some of his other stuff.
Okay, please do.
He was in Won't Back Down. He was Charles. Won't Back Down was a really weird movie. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of the fight movie. Anyway,
Never Back Down.
Never Back Down. Thank you. Of course, he played Charon in John Wick. In all the John Wicks, even in the one that's coming out, I guess is his last one. He played Brother Kareem in One Night in Miami. He was Benji in White Man Can't Jump, which is not the old one. He was supposed to be in the new one. So,
And don't forget, he was also, of course, we all remember him from
Johnny Basil in Oz.
Yes, and in The Wire, he was what now?
Cedric.
No,
he was Cedric.
Was he? Was that?
Yes.
No, what was it? I thought Cedric Daniels. You're right. Lieutenant Cedric.
Yes, nigga, he was Cedric.
Yeah, Cedric. I call him Lieutenant Daniels. I feel bad calling by his first name, so that's why I'm just like, Lieutenant Daniels? But, Cedric. But I finally got... Oh, go ahead.
He was in Fringe. That was another one of them.
He was also Martin Hatch in Quantum Break, which was the sinister dude, and Commander Zavala in the Destinies franchise.
Okay.
He also played Silence in I didn't know. You know what? It sounded familiar.
And Horizon.
Yeah, Silence. Okay.
Yeah.
Did not I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure. That's crazy.
And possibly one of his best roles. He played Wesker in the new Resident Evil movie.
He was the only good thing about that remake. Everything else was like, why are you there? But him, I was like, not you. Good night to you, sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
He ain't put them glasses on. He had the glasses off a lot. He was supposed to. Wesker don't take the glasses off. He take the jacket off. He don't take the glasses off.
If the glasses off, it's about to be a problem.
He take the glasses off.
It's about to be a long day.
Just cut the game off.
All day.
What you got to do? What you doing?
Crazy stuff, man.
So
he played so many. Just I can't, man.
His voice is iconic.
It was, and to the family and friends of him, just our condolences, and just we can't say it to him, but we can say it to y'all. Like he just had so much influence in every culture, the nerd culture, popular culture, pretty much anything. So just thank you, because. Him as Commander Zavala, him as Lieutenant Daniels, he just had awesome roles, and he was such a great actor that he just made you believe in the roles he played in. The Commander on Fringe, it was great, and that's where I know him from. So like, thank you so much. And, like, just all we can say is just rest in power, rest in heaven, man, because that dude was amazing. Man, I mean, that was part of my, like, childhood to, like, early teenage years right there and up, you know what I'm saying? Because he was in so much stuff. Because, I mean, think about it, The Wire. The Wire was, like, in the 90s, bro.
Started in the 90s, ended in what, 2000s?
And in the 2000s, yeah. Because remember, they went from pages to cell phones. So it's like, damn, okay.
See, I didn't watch The Wire until it was already over because it came up in one of my college classes. But my mama watched it. And I remember my mama watching it in high school. So I came back and watched it in college. That's how I got to The Wire.
And also, too, just what's really cool, and, shout out to the people at Bungie and Destiny for doing this. But
The Wire was from 2002 to 2008.
Yeah, but in the series, it kind of was the late 90s because they still had, like, pagers, and they went from
you mean like in the show?
To,
yeah. I mean,
in the show. When was it on? Yeah. What was it?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, I should have caught that, but that's whatever. That's me. But I just want to also shout out Bungie and Destiny for doing a statue of them. And
I saw the little tribute that they was doing.
I need to log on, even though, like, it's gonna put me in that current expansion. I'm just gonna play through that little mission, get out and go to the tower and pay my respects. But I'm also gonna watch The Wire again for the upteen 100 times because he made that show. Him and the rest of the people, and just that's it. There's no other better excuse to watch, because I don't find any excuse to watch The Wire again. But this right here is a worthy cause. So
The Wire was polarizing.
Man, that's my joint. So, just thank you. So, dang, that's crazy. Well, how was your week? Oh, I was gonna ask you first.
I beat you to it.
I know. My week's alright, man. I'm trying to get adjusted to the new job. That's just kind of
working out there in the real boonies. Not really the boonies. This is far as shit.
No, it is. You had it right the first time. Just think of the people from Hillbilly Elegy. Great movie, by the way. Just think if they came in trying to get, what they try to get, and you pretty much have my job every single day. So it's pretty tough.
My route that one of my routes that ended up out there ain't nothing out there.
Ain't it? Damn.
Ain't a motherfucking thing.
Not one.
Except for Buc-ee's and Outlet Mall. That's about it.
That's it, cuz. Every other time it's a desert. So, yeah.
Yeesh.
I mean, just kind of doing the time, but it's cool. It's something for right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right, brother.
Never know what the future holds.
I quietly quit my job when I started. So okay,
sir, are you quiet quitting? That's let me just interject this real quick. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. So I just want to tell you, hey, I don't want y'all to be alarmed or nothing, but in 5 weeks, your boy out of here. Just let you know. As soon as I find something else.
Oh, I've said that publicly. I've said that to my supervisor. I've said that to his supervisor. I said that to his supervisor. I said it in meetings.
But that's the dumbest. That's the dumbest shit ever. Why is it? Oh, the quiet quitting. Why do we have to have the pandemic quiet quitting? I was like, that's been happening for years. It's called being smart and strategic. Are you gonna tell us when we're gonna get laid off? You gonna come in? Hey, look.
Oh, absolutely not. That's why
I know you're trying your hardest, but in 5 weeks we're gonna let you go. Not because of anything you did. We just don't fuck with you.
Oh, because Alabama's an at-will state. They don't have to give you a reason to fire
you. There you go. So why the fuck are you worried about what I believe? Come on.
Oh no, I'm gonna give them a 2 weeks notice. I'm just gonna use my vacation time.
Like, hey, man.
I got about a month worth of vacation at this point. I don't care.
I'll do it.
Now, if I'm dirty, I quit, on Friday, be like, hey, this is my last day. I've done it before. And I'm not scared to do it again.
Oh, God. It's ridiculous. So, excuse me. Other than that, man, just out here, just trying to take care of everybody. Just trying to keep it real out here in the streets and whatnot, so.
Don't keep it real in the streets. First of all, don't nobody say that shit no more.
Just trying to keep real out here in these streets and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Second of all, don't be in the street. The streets is not what's up.
I have to get back in these streets, so. But that's funny. What about you, sir? What you been up to?
Not a motherfucking thing. If you haven't, I know you don't watch basketball. I know this, but I need you to look at the John Morant situation and avoid that. He trying to get back into the streets. I need you.
What
to
is happening? What, bruh? What is your man's doing? Now, I don't follow basketball at all, but I've seen that situation. I'm just like, you literally can make millions just playing basketball.
Making on the verge of re-signing and making more.
He could have been out here living his ghetto fabulous dreams. He already kind of was with the whole strip club footage. But you really go? You brandishing guns out here? You like?
Here's an itty bitty gun too. Pulled it out like this. Shoom, shoom. Here's one of them shoom.
Everybody go down.
Shoom.
What? Like what?
Sorry, just read up on the situation. It's funny.
No, and I've been seeing what he's doing. I'm just like, okay, man. So you don't feel like you're making enough money to avoid any of those situations? Because let me tell you something. At a certain point, you know what I'm saying? If I'm making, let me tell you, CDub, I'm not going
to make anything over. The bar's real low.
Success story, right? You know, let me put it. I'm not even gonna go to basketball terms. I'm gonna go to my terms as an aspiring game designer. If Red Dreams Interactive took off and I'm making millions of dollars, I'm not gonna be back out in these. You're not gonna see me in the streets no more. So y'all won't see me. Period. I won't even be on this show. I'll be like, hey, CDub. Hey, what's good? Cool. Yeah, man, I quit.
Yeah, fun.
We had a good run. Hey, see if Big Merch wants to take my place. All right, see you later. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, you know, I wouldn't be mad. It just be one episode like, hey, y'all, that nigga made it, so I'm not doing this by myself.
In a typical black fashion, he abandoned me. Immediately.
He went to the store, got his cigarettes, and he got the fuck on.
I'll be right back, I promise.
I'll be right back. I ain't going nowhere but down the street. 30 years later, you get a friend request on Facebook like, hey, son, how you doing?
Yeah, I see you doing real good for yourself. Are you a basketball player now? That's good. Let me hold about 50. But, bro, yeah. That's sad, man. I get it. Maybe some people don't know what to do with that.
Don't worry, but I don't get it at all. And his teammate is a goddamn villain. He got 18 techs tonight. Not in one game. He meets his 18th tech tonight. Because he's just a damn villain at this point. But it's okay.
Crazy.
So yeah, stay out of the street.
Stop being you can't be a goon your whole life, okay? Come up.
Hey,
it's okay to come up. It's okay to come up. Let's come up a little bit. That's like that. There was a skit that RDC World 1 did where like dude was just like he made it as a rapper and everything. It's like, all right, they think we soft out here. Take this gun. We're gonna go ahead. They're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You're a rapper now. You don't need to do this shit no more. Nah, man, we ain't soft out here. Okay, big fella.
Okie dokie.
That's why as soon as I make a few millions, I'm gonna hire y'all as my come on dog. Like when I'm just like
a few.
CDub, I want to just get a whole yacht full of bitches, just a whole yacht of them. I want to be like, come on, dog.
I'm gonna help you. I don't know who you think I am. I'm gonna help you with the yacht. You gonna have you gotta go to another department to find the bitches. I'm married. I don't have I took my ring off at work. I'm not that guy.
I can't do it anymore. I don't be out here anymore.
Gotta check in the savings. I don't know what you want me to do.
In the savings? We're gonna do the same thing tonight. I can't do that. I gotta check it in the savings.
It's gonna take 3 business days.
Oh my god. Oh, but yeah.
But nah, my week was cool. My anniversary was Friday, and it's been 5 years with my lovely wife.
You love to see it. Shout out to Miss Ketchum. You know what I'm saying?
Ketchum's not my name no more, nigga.
I'm sorry, Miss CDub. Shout out to her.
Sure, that works. I don't know.
She done kept you alive for so long, you know.
Y'all keep saying it like I'm a fucking award of the state or something.
You are. Nobody has the heart to tell you, but you are.
Y'all perpetuate this myth that
like when she found you, she knows somebody stopped her real quick. Let me get you to sign this waiver. And she, you know what? Because she loved you, she said, "I'll do that because I love him so much."
I'm not a goddamn project.
You are. Like I can see. There's so many times where she's just like, "No, stay out of the street." And you're just like, "Oh," and like, you know, or like, "I'm gonna go do this with a broken leg." No, honey, you never let me do anything. I know, back in bed. Okay, my leg does feel better though.
Just because I played basketball with a hernia and a second hernia and a repaired hernia does not mean. It just means I like basketball and I'm willing to hurt myself to play basketball. I'm willing to hurt myself to do a lot of things I enjoy.
I know.
Whatever. Fuck you. Spent the day with. I took a day off from work and I spent the day with my wife.
Good.
We had a spa day and we kind of just hung out all day like we hadn't done in a while.
Good.
Wasn't no children involved. So.
Oh.
Whew, boy.
I like the little picture you showed too. That was cute.
She actually bought that for me.
Oh, it's so
I was
cute.
Like, you know me so well.
Oh, did you hang it in your old man cave?
Man, it's over there.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. See, that's how I know y'all gonna stay together forever. She just know you so well.
I hope so.
Yeah, don't come back out in the streets, bro.
That's what everybody keeps telling me. It's like, hey, bro, look.
The bumper like for you. Look. Let me be the old man. You don't want this on blood. You don't want this life. You come out. You leave here. Don't you ever come back.
This shit ain't cool. You gotta tell me I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy out here as a taking man too. It's great.
It's fun, ain't
it? 3 months, by the way. So
look at you.
3 months as of the 16th. So you know we try.
3 months and y'all ain't tried to kill each other yet. Look at you.
Not yet, man. Not yet.
Won't you do it?
Won't you do it? One more time, brother. Oh, hilarious. Oh, that's awesome. Well, Mr. CDub, are you ready to get into it, sir?
I am. But first, let's answer this question of the day.
Oh, yeah, that's our question of the day. Hey, thank you to everyone who replied to our question of the day. We're going to do that from now on. So, I cannot wait to hear the answers. Mr. CDub, you go first.
Question of the day. What video game character would you chill with for an evening? Sexual or not, your choice. I put this for 2 reasons. One, what kind of how many people are there on the internet?
Millions, billions?
No, nigga, it's 2 types. What are they?
Oh, angry and horny.
Angry and horny. Okay. I tried my best to avoid the first one. Or the second one.
Well, second was inevitable.
The second one is inevitable. That's why I said your choice. I left it open-ended on purpose because I wanted to see what people's heads were. So
nice.
Get into some of these. See, right. First comment, Chun-Li on Street Fighter. I think that was her name. Motherfucker didn't even know the name. He was just like the Chinese girl with the thighs. Cause that's all I need.
Healthy thighs right there. Every time, bro. It never fails. Never fails.
Y'all so horny, boy. God damn.
Y'all thirsty. Drink some water. Y'all thirsty.
Some water. Shit. Kratos to be my spotter. I respect that. That is,
would you survive the workout though? Can you imagine?
No, absolutely fuck no.
Put 2 Hydra heads on the bar to raise them. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Thanos? Have you ever seen Kratos do anything for fun other than murder people?
I think
at a point it was fun for him.
Fun. Yeah, right. No one else. That's funny. That's cool.
Somebody said Gex. Gex the Gex
cool.
From Nintendo.
Yeah. Well, he actually came from Nintendo, PlayStation. No, not Rare. Crystal Dynamics before they got bought out.
Thank you.
But it was on PlayStation and 64.
64.
Like all kinds of good stuff, man. I missed it. I wish he would have made it to the next gen because Gex would have been funny.
Gex was funny.
Yeah, Gex was hilarious.
They don't make single player protagonist games anymore.
No.
Foreign concept.
No. What? Like Hogwarts only did billions, but whatever. You know. Mm, mm, mm.
Still going, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Terrible.
I know you got some, but
Yes.
you go through yours and we'll find some funny ones on my side.
All right, cool. So mine that I have, person number one says, "Not my character in Final Fantasy 14. I put that man through too much. I'm gonna say the protagonist in Viscera cleanup detail so he can clean my house." That's actually pretty funny. If you don't know what that game is, that game's actually pretty funny. It's called Viscera Cleanup Detail, where like you play a character that cleans up an area that's had blood and guts everywhere.
So it's a crime scene cleanup.
Hilarious. Basically, kind of, but it's on Steam. It's very hilarious. Y'all go check that out. Funny game, which I find it hilarious. And it's actually a 9 out of 10 on Steam, like through the reviews. Very crazy. But basically, you step into a space station as a janitor, tasked with cleaning up after horrific sci-fi horror events. That's hilarious. But I had to clean up after aliens, and you got that game. That's funny. So that's the first one. The second one is Tomb Raider ! Which I think that's funny.
Which one?
Tomb Raider. I think the original. Who knows? Because this is like, I think that's where he played this back in the day. But you know why people played Tomb Raider back in the day, so you know.
For square boobies.
This is it. You already know. And angry and horny, baby. Angry and horny. And then the third is also
one. Jesus.
Another horny bunk, but this person says, "I believe you already know." And she just posts a picture of Dante from Devil May Cry. Because of course, Dante from Devil May Cry.
Honestly, actually, look, high key, I chill with Dante too, because that dude sounds like he looks like he know how to party. And I
mean, she probably wants to do some other things with Dante, but
we
ain't gonna put her business out the street like that. But Dante is a chill person. You'll at least eat pizza and fight demons. So hey,
I'm cool with both.
Win-win situation. Win-win situation.
And if you go by the anime version, you get strawberry milkshakes too.
Yeah, because it's his favorite in the game too, which is cool. That was the only good thing that the anime brought from the game. Everything else about the anime was trash. But I digress. That's just personal feelings. I will say for me, because we gotta do ours. So for me personally, I gotta go with I hang with the Major, because like she's the Major from Ghost in the Shell, because she's really smart. Major Kusanagi, really smart, super sexy. So we'll be able to have sex, talk about politics, technology, liberal stuff, and just chill. So hey,
it's a video game character.
She's a video game character too. It counts. She has a game.
I feel like that's cheating, but it's okay.
She has a game on PlayStation 2. It counts. It counts.
All right. Okay.
Let me have this with CDub.
Okay. Chill.
I know. What's yours?
Cause see, I was gonna pick an anime character, and do the video game thing, but you did it, and it's cheating to me. I don't want to do that.
You know what? Why don't we do both, since we're special and we're the host? You go ahead and tell me both yours.
That's fine.
And I'll come back with the video game character. Go ahead.
Because if we're doing anime, it's a tie between Goku and
Vash Stampede?
No, from Samurai Champloo.
Mugen. Oh, Mugen. Why did I know? Why did I already know? Why did I already know?
The G, bro. All he want to do is smoke weed, witches, and kill people. He don't even want to kill people. Getting on his nerves, bro.
That is true.
But I'm probably gonna pick Goku just because it's Goku and he's gonna bring the best out of me.
He's gonna train you. You're gonna at least get to a higher power level than Krillin, at least, and then
Oh, I plan on being number 4, 5,
and find the missing link between black people and Saiyans finally, and become the Black Saiyan that you're always supposed to be.
There you go.
Think about it. I gotta say, man, from a video game character though, it's almost a tie, but I'm gonna go ahead and break the tie. Now I'm gonna tell you why it's almost a tie. I gotta go ahead and hang out with Snake, just because I gotta figure out what Metal Gear was actually about. if no one knows, Snake has to know, because Hideo Kojima created Snake. Therefore, Snake will understand everything that's going on. Now, my runner-up was Mega Man, because, it's my namesake, Rockman. So I'd want to hang out with him to be like, hey, so why does everything get messed up after X? And then he'd be able to tell me, like, hey, okay, this is what happened. Because, after he becomes Mega Man X and eventually the legacy virus takes place, the only person that can stop him later on in the future is Zero. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about,
but Zero gets the Sigma virus and has to be killed in 5.
Yes, but if you keep playing the 5. You're right, it's 5. But if you keep playing the series, you find out, especially in the Mega Man Zero collection, that Mega Man ultimately gets the legacy virus himself. Zero actually had the cure, and that's why he wasn't affected. And then he has to stop Mega Man.
So he comes back?
Yeah, it's a whole process. It's cool though. If you get a chance, they have the full collection on PlayStation 4 and 5, of course, and they have the whole collection on Switch with the Mega Man Zeros. Play those, because you'll find out more about what happens to Mega Man after he goes to sleep. Because I think by 8 or 9 or around those times, he goes to sleep, and come to find out he has the virus. He awakens and tries to take over humanity. It's weird. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't play. Was 7 the one with Axel? Or was that the?
It's 7 and 8, which both of them were trash. But yes.
Okay. 8 definitely had him. 7 had a different character, another new character, didn't it?
No, just Axel. Axel was the new character for 7 and 8. The problem was, I think it was 8 where Mega Man was like dying, and like only Axel and Zero were left. And that's how they leave the game, and then they stop doing the X, and they just go forward with the Mega Man. And they talk about Mega Man Zero, which also talks about what happens to Mega Man in the future. So it's confusing. You only know this if you play the Mega Man Zero games, because what happens is, I know Mega Man Zero comes out, but it's a new type of Zero, and the Mega Man Legacy thing is helping him stop the infected Mega Man. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
That's okay. I'm not gonna play that game. I'm not gonna play it. You told me.
Read it on Wikipedia. Trust me.
Same. Oh, I love to read. I'm real good at reading.
I can do that. That's good.
I can. Oh, that ain't no problem. Reading, gotcha, bro.
But yeah.
Video game character. You know what? I would actually hang out with I'm gonna do Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Multiple reasons. One, Ezio was an assassin. Yeah.
He was a pimp. I seen the pimp. I know a pimp when I see one.
Ezio was laying it down in every continent he touched on. But no, I don't know. He was always the better protagonist for me.
You know what?
He went through a journey of being like a kid. You literally saw this motherfucker grow up from being born to a baby, from 16 all the way to, I think he died when he was 80.
Totally agree.
Something.
Like, I think out of all the protagonists, we had a lot of protagonists in the Assassin's Creeds. I gotta go into the only other person I would, aside from Ezio, is Altair, of course. Altair was just the Stone Cold Killer. That dude just
he became a Stone Cold Killer.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm hanging out with Arthur Morgan.
Uh-oh.
You know why?
Such didn't have money. Time to smack him up.
Oh, well.
Yo, Arthur Morgan was
I'm hanging out with Arthur.
Boy.
Because Arthur did... You just never knew where Arthur was going to go.
Oh, God. You didn't. Boy, that tutorial just... I was like, oh, we're doing this. Oh, no.
Burn it down.
That's man. Oh, my gosh. To get your buddy out of jail and, like, doing... And Lenny.
Where you at, Lenny? Lenny is nowhere to be found.
Oh, man. No greater protagonist in the Red
But I'm hanging out with Arthur because, one, we're going to get some money. We're going to go get this bread. How I led Arthur, I did good the first time, being bad the second time. So the first Arthur, we was enjoying all the lavish stuff. We was getting baths and shit. We wore suits. We was always clean shaven and everything. So we're gonna get some money. We're gonna live a nice life. But we also gonna get into some ratchet shit. We might fight a nigga in the street.
Man.
We
Man,
might fight a nigga in the street for nothing.
Look, you stop off on the street, that's the man for real. I'd be like, we out here doing bad shit, nigga. Like, what? No.
No, we're not supposed to be.
Oh, I am.
Oh, please believe. I'm gonna get mine.
That's a story. But it's like, hold X choke this nigga. You're like, whoa, no. No. Oh my God.
Nah, yeah, I'm hanging out with Arthur.
Oh, that's the salute to the God. That dude. Woo. My man's out here fighting everybody. Bears.
Bears.
You know what?
Moose.
You know what? Hot take. I think Arthur Morgan could take Mystical. I think he could. You know what? In another life, I think him and Mystical will be road dogs. I can see that. She ain't got my money. I'm gonna take her around back real quick. Like, oh no, Mystical. Oh, Mystical said, "Help the bear." Oh no,
that bitch gonna need it. Oh, funny that you said Mystical. Somebody actually put Parappa the Rapper, and I quote, to help teach Mystical.
Bro, I saw that.
How to rap.
Rolled. What? Kudos to that person, by the way, because that shit was funny. I was like, it still wouldn't help.
It's like the beat right here and Silk like over here.
Because even with kick, scream, it's all in the mind. So it's like kick, punch, scream. It's all in the mind.
Chop, spin, block.
Like, the beat is over here. What's he doing over there?
I need you to...
He should be in the middle at least. No, he's like, the baby was the evolved version of him because the baby run ahead of the beat. You just like, yo, the baby, like, hold on, beat ain't made it yet. No, I got
baby used to ride it and he would catch it and it would start making sense. But yeah, he would... The baby never started, like, as soon as the song came on, he started rapping.
He started rapping. Like, wait.
Hold on, bro. You don't know how to let it build? Give it like 5 seconds.
I just touched the keyboard. The baby already over there like,
hey, let's go. It's sad. I liked him.
I missed him.
I still like him. It's just after the alphabet community stuff, it's just I was gonna go to the concert when it happened in Iron City. I had every intention of going, but it came and I forgot.
Yeah, poor guy.
I like his music. He cool.
Because I love intro. I thought that was dope. And then his other stuff, the bounce on Broadway or whatever the Broadway thing was, that was dope. I forgot what it's called. Some on Broadway where he's like,
don't talk about music.
Whatever. He was cool. I was like, I'm a little worried when he made that whole. I'm like, what did that do with the concert? Like, why are you thinking?
And even I can see, like, okay, I know what he meant. He just didn't say it right.
I just know what he saw that night, because that had to have been like he saw something that just worried him that night. It's just like, I just got something on my heart.
I said, this is just on his heart.
Like, one of the baby was walking up, you know what? I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna tackle that. This is not the right show for that. But anyway, that's funny. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Funny enough, so I mentioned Metal Gear, right? This is a little mini bite to put in there for you. Not like a story or anything, but just throwing it out there. So Hideo Kojima was like, Metal Gear Solid 5 was almost episodic. I was like, motherfucker, it should have been. We still don't have a conclusion to it. Why would you
say we had 2 parts already?
2-parter. I was like, might as well put the third part.
And it still don't explain the fucking story.
Nothing. And we still just
on this Big Boss. What are you talking about?
I too am Big Boss. I'm like, okay, all right. You got 3 motherfuckers just running around, Big Boss? Okay, all right. I'm out, man. I'm out. But
I stopped caring. I played the first panel. I played the first part. I ain't played the second part yet.
So for everyone who doesn't know, amidst the whole, because the Kojima and Konami thing was a bad breakup, but amidst the bad breakup, unfortunately, there was supposed to be like 2 or 3 last episodes. They're supposed to explain everything. They're supposed to have you go to the actual island and stop like the kid that took the Metal Gear. Spoiler for anyone that hadn't made this far. Whatever, It's old. Yeah. Anyway.
2016.
Right. supposed to have gone and stopped the kid who took the Metal Gear. And it's supposed to be a big fight. It's in this island full of kids. So there's a lot of talk that maybe Konami didn't know where to go after Kojima left. Maybe it was the fact that you're on an island full of kids, and they're just like, I don't know how we're gonna feel about Snake going around killing kids, which would have been on brand for Metal Gear because I mean it's pretty effed up. I mean, even in the part one where the girl goes out the window and she explodes into a bomb. So
yeah.
Which, by the way, kudos to Nintendo for not shying away from that at Smash Bros.
War.
As a sticker, she's on there as you detonate with the bombs. Like, God damn, Nintendo!
Metal Gear's about war.
You were cold as ice. Yeah. So,
no, I'm surprised too. Nintendo doesn't usually put violence in things,
right? So yeah, I thought that was pretty hilarious because I was just like, you think Kojima, like maybe you want to go back, buy those rights, and just be like, okay, here's it free, so I can just put this conclusion out for you. What do I? But anyway, you ready to get into some stories, sir? Some real stories?
Absolutely. You go first.
All right. So check this out, right? So I'm really excited about this, and I talked about this a little bit in the group. I didn't go into too much discussion about it, but Phil Spencer is really trying to make Xbox a mobile app, like to where it's on all cell phones, tablets, things like that, like full-on app. Now, when I say that, I know you're looking. Rockman, I know. Go ahead, CDub.
There's already a Microsoft app.
Right, absolutely. But now they're trying to make it to where you can play games on your tablet and your phone without the need of a controller, making it a full-on like, hey, these games are made for tablets and the phones. So that's pretty. They're doing basically. This is coming from. So of course we've been following on the show, and everybody has been who's like a video game news report type thing. We've been following on the show about the whole Microsoft and Activision Blizzard King deal. And if they get King, and this is what the big focus of the deal is, I want everybody out there who's following this, forget about Call of Duty. Nobody really cares about that. And Sony's been lying, Microsoft's been lying. Right? Well, okay. CDub cares about it. But really, what's at the core of the deal is King. Because if Microsoft gets King, they can do mobile app stuff, which puts them in a big competitive market for Google Apps. So the reason why I said I'm really interested to see this is because this means they'll start making games specifically for mobile and tablet, which will change the game completely. Now, like CDub has said, the Microsoft app is already on cell phones and pretty much everything, which is true. And of course, it's coming to the Nintendo systems, Switch and other systems.
But it's only pretty much used as a hub for your stuff, for like
Game Pass or just accessing your Xbox. But this app will totally take it to a new stratosphere to where they'll actually have games for the mobile kind of crowd. And it's also, which I'm assuming is probably also going to be a part of Game Pass. So let's see. I pulled up the article and I wanted to see if they said anything about it that we don't know already. While I'm finding that, CDub, how do you feel about this?
This sounds good. The only problem with me, the only problem that I have is, well, no, because if they got King, they got all the games on tablet that don't require a controller. So like Candy Crush, you swipe, Temple Run, you swipe, all these other kind of things. I think it's great because ain't no good handhelds no more. Honestly, I think the age of the handheld is done with the Switch being, the home console you can take anywhere. Microsoft ain't gonna do that no more, and Sony's definitely not doing it again. So, creating the handheld that you already have, I don't see why that's a bad idea, personally.
So I do, and I get that, and that's a good observation. I don't think the handheld market is dead. I just feel like nobody wants to compete with Nintendo because Sony could have with the PS Vita. I talk about that all the time. Vita was the much better system than 3DS. Sony just didn't try. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from me as a Nintendo fan who has had years of experience with handhelds. I love my handhelds. But you're right. Unfortunately, there's no competition out there right now aside from Nintendo Switch. And even that's like the home, hybrid. So it's not really a handheld. it is kind of one of those things where like you do have to question, even though I feel like handheld and mobile is separate. Is mobile taking that market over? That is a good question. You know what I'm saying? And
my thing is, what's the point? So
right,
think about it. If you let's just say Microsoft, somebody does another handheld. That's another piece of equipment that you have to buy
right
at 100 to
to
100, anywhere from
now
100 to $200,
yeah
$300
yeah
that you have to buy. You have to buy peripherals for this system. You're gonna have to buy separate games, so you're gonna have to keep up with all this stuff. So to me, makes more sense for Microsoft to do it because everybody has one of these bad boys. And if you got kids, there's a 70% chance that you have a tablet of some kind to occupy them, whether that be like a Google tablet or just like a general tablet that's not an iPad, or it might be a damn iPad.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing this doesn't apply to is like the little leapfrog joints or whatever. But that we ain't talking
about. Yeah, that's whatever.
So it makes more sense. Why don't I just piggyback off of the stuff that you already have, and now you've got your own tablet?
Well, and that's a good
handheld,
and that's a good observation because now cell phones are more nowadays.
Oh, absolutely.
That buy-in will be a lot easier and it'll be a lot cheaper because you've already spent the $1,700 on your iPhone or Galaxy, whatever. Anyway, but now you have to. So I absolutely agree with you on that. The buy-in is a lot simpler on that because you don't have to buy anything. You just have to just log in and either get. Because I'm sure this is going to be Game Pass or, buy these games individually, which they'll have that as well. So the article really doesn't say much what we've already said, aside from just, this is what Phil Spencer said. We want to be in a position to offer Xbox and content from both us and our third-party partners across any screen where somebody would want to play, which is really cool. I'd like to see... Because I think Microsoft is going in a positive route with this whole, we're not really worried about systems anymore. Now, this is a positive way of becoming like a good, like just, hey, we do software. Because Sega tried to go this route, but they didn't really, capitalize on it. And it's cool to see Microsoft possibly going in a good direction from systems to just, hey, you can play this anywhere.
I was going to say, at this point, Microsoft don't care. You can tell they don't really care about game. Well, I ain't gonna say they don't care about games because they have millions of them.
Right, they just don't care about the system anymore because
you can play anything from any Xbox anywhere. That's the market, basically. And it's a great market.
Right, and for what they're trying to do, Game Pass is a really great idea, and this is really cool because now we're gonna see it on that big market, and it'll be nice to see what they can do up against Google Play. And all this. Now the big question is going to be: is Apple going to let them play? Because you remember that big argument Apple and Epic got into. Because not Google, but Android won't give a fuck. They're like, yo, everybody come in.
See that shot. See, hold on, let me jump on my Apple soapbox. See that shot.
That's a problem, brother.
Problem. Android just want to give it out to everybody that asks for it. Can I have some? Sure, go ahead. Apple is an exclusive hoe that you got to work.
What? Somebody said, you know what? I don't trust that it's open 24/7.
You know what else open 24/7, my brother? Walmart. Is there any Walmart that is a good Walmart?
Think about it.
No. Publix closed at 9 o'clock. If you ain't got your shit by 8:59, you out of luck. Don't shit open 24 hours be good for nothing. McDonald's ain't good because it's open 24 hours. You can't get ice cream after 4 o'clock in the evening.
Bro, quit lying on them. You can't get ice cream after 2 o'clock.
you can't get ice cream fucking period.
In the morning. You can be like, hey, it's 8 a.m. Can I get a snow cone? Ice cream down. It's 8. You just open. I saw you open.
I just saw the morning shift. Clean it. I'm gonna fix that goddamn ice cream shit.
Yo, give me this ice cream cone.
Which is crazy. Why would you not have ice cream in the evening time? Because college kid, go ahead, snitch on myself. We used to smoke a lot of weed.
Bruh.
What do you want? Sweets, ice cream, nighttime. What's wrong with you?
You know what's really fucked up? This shit ain't even real ice cream. It's just malt.
It's not.
And it's still down? What's What's happening? I know you got the package in the back. Come on, bro.
Taco Bell is open 24 hours a day. That ain't good either. You know why? You know why?
Wait. Just a goddamn minute. No,
Because
you
it's killing you.
First off, it's open to 2 a.m., sir. Second off,
it's actually open to 4.
It's open to 4. Okay, well, 4 a.m.,
I think it's open to 4.
So, you know what? Don't you come for Taco Bell. All right, Taco Bell's been there for us since the beginning of time.
I understand. Look,
there's no Taco Bell slander in my house, sir.
Taco Bell will always be right here in my fucking artery. That's where it is.
But I wish you're right.
It's killing you. Don't shit that stay open longer than it need to ain't good for you.
Oh my goodness. So
Apple said you guys to work to get my money.
Okay, so here's an important question. I want to ask.
Android is on the corner. Apple is the escort. And not the escort that you find on Backpage. You got to call like a booking agency for these.
They got the exclusive little Apple logo card. You got to just take and be like,
see?
I heard I'm supposed to meet at this place.
You got to put a deposit down.
Yeah.
You got to put a deposit down to have a night with Apple. With Android, I mean, just yell out your door and somebody will come running.
Now, I got the culprit. That's terrible. I got to ask now, because I respect your opinion as an Apple fan, because you're a responsible Apple person.
I try to be.
All right. All jokes aside, though, we saw that Microsoft has put the Xbox app on Apple because I have it on my iPad. I can get it on my. I don't know if I can get it on my Apple TV. I'll check that. I don't think they have it on there, but I'll check and see. But do you think, because if they put this kind of thing on there, it's going to be a direct competitor with the Apple Arcade? Do you think Apple is gonna kind of butt heads with that, or how do you? Well, and then here's the other thing too, because the biggest thing with Apple and Epic was Apple's like, yo, you're gonna be on our market, you're gonna pay in.
But I said you're gonna pay.
You're gonna pay me.
You got to pay to play, baby.
Pay me. How do you think that's gonna go with Microsoft and Apple?
I don't know. It's probably gonna go the same way, to be honest with you.
Do you think Microsoft's gonna have to sue to get them to come to some kind of agreement? Because Fortnite is still not back on the Apple Store, right? Or is it back on Apple?
Wow.
Wow.
But
that's
crazy. They make up with things like Call of Duty Mobile or like FIFA and 2K Mobile, all of the big AAA titles that have their main games.
Wait a minute. Now, if this deal goes through, Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh yeah. I mean, who knows?
Man,
but
wow.
Xbox has already said plenty of times that they're not gonna make it exclusive. They should.
No, but I'm talking about how Apple plays with their market, because Activision is paying because they're a third party. Yeah. But if Microsoft's like, hey, we got this, and now it's gonna be a part of.
So I'm saying, Apple. If I'm Microsoft, I would have made Call. I would have y'all gonna have to come to me.
You got to go through me, baby.
You got to go through me. You want it?
Phil got that on lockdown. Call of Duty's coming out next week. That's right. Guess who ain't getting it?
It's like, I'm gonna switch to sports for a second. It's like now, we're in the off season for NFL, about to be in the playoff push for basketball. So in my fantasy football league, sorry, in fantasy football, there's a guy who's got. I think he's got 6 number 1 picks, which is a good thing. You want a number 1 pick. He's got 6 of them.
Right.
You should only have 1 per round, but he's got 6 picks. So everybody wants to go through him. If people want to move up in the draft, they got to go through him because he's got most of the number 1 picks.
Right.
If I'm Microsoft, I got all the picks. Look, the table is open. You just got to come with something sweet. Everybody can go. The deals are here for you. I'm bringing the savings onto you. You just got to come correct.
Yeah.
And it's Call of Duty. Call of Duty is going to sell. Could you imagine if they said PlayStation, you can't get the next Call of Duty? Could you imagine the rage?
I mean, it'll die down because all Sony has to do is just put out SOCOM. They'll be, or I don't know, make Killzone good again. It'll be fine. It's not the same, but they can make Killzone good.
They could. They could also bring out SOCOM, but Killzone hasn't been here since 2014. First PS3.
No, PS5. They did, or PS4. I'm sorry, they did one on PS4.
PS4. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. They did the new Killzone for the PS4. SOCOM hasn't been here since
Shadowfall.
2009, 2010.
Well, if we're not counting the one on PS3, is that the one you counting on PS3 that was like terrible? Yeah,
Yes.
then yeah, that's it.
I'm saying that was the last SOCOM.
That was
the
the
PSP
last,
one
yeah.
came out in 2006.
I know.
It was
and that was the best
good
one. Yeah, that was
That one was fire.
Not to mention the Unit 13, which is the offshoot of like basically SoCo, and then Siphon Filter, which would save them. They want to come out with a good shooter.
Siphon Filter's on Xbox though.
No, it's not. Not Siphon Filter.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Siphon Filter 3 just came out.
No, that's still PlayStation. That's okay. That's all.
What am I talking about?
So
I still got my Siphon Filter on PlayStation. I saw the disc in there when I was cleaning up the other day. I was like, oh my god, what happened to this?
Yeah. See, and they can bring that back, but
you're asking them to revive games that haven't been here for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
With the exception of Killzone. But I think Killzone was just the Rise Son of Rome for Xbox for the PS4.
Right, because it was just short, sweet enough.
Very short.
No. I think no. You know what game is like that? Not even Killzone Shadowfall. Order. That was the Rise.
No, they made people pay for that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Well, Rise wasn't that. At least Rise is good. Rise just felt really short, but it was
really short. It was like 8 hours long.
Okay, well, damn, it's still longer than the Order 1666, and that was literally 5 hours, and that's with cutscenes, my guy. That was a hard 5 hours, hard. Like you could not pass that. So I
think it makes sense for Apple to, figure out a way they get paid on the back end, something like that.
Yeah, and I think because Phil Spencer really wants to make this happen, and he's done a lot of positive things for Microsoft. So I think he'll find a way to make that happen. It's just gonna be interesting because, like I said, I remember, when they had that whole battle with Epic, and that was just like, yo, out of nowhere too. It's just like, yo, you gonna pay us, and you're not gonna be on this shit. And they were like, that's fine, whatever. We can stall y'all out. And I was like, ooh, this is gonna be bad, right?
It happened how it happened. If you want to play Fortnite, you better get a system.
That's it, man. So that was my first one. What's yours? What you got?
So my first one, I will let you choose.
Okay. What you got?
PS5's taking this stuff away. They still let him make movies. Or
no.
a last retro movie. I don't fucking know.
They still let him make movies.
Yes. Zack Snyder says his upcoming Netflix movie
Why did I know?
is getting an RPG.
I saw that CDub. No, I was just like,
oh no! Look, it was either this one or the Resident Evil anime adaptation. And I was like, fuck no. That was also cool.
Okay.
Zack Snyder, the director behind Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, Man of Steel, Justice League, and more, has revealed that his upcoming Netflix movie, Rebel Moon, is getting the game treatment. As for the type of game, Snyder says it will be an RPG, and apparently it will have a ridiculous scale. Quote, the one thing I'm having a really good time with, and I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it, is this RPG that we're doing that is just literally insane and so immersive and so intense and so huge. End quote. He says on a podcast. He goes on to say there'll be more coming, but all I'll say is that it was pitched to me because I've always wanted to do an RPG. Like, well, we could do it at this scale or we could do it at a ridiculous scale. Snyder wrote and directed Rebel Moon, and it hits Netflix this December. In the meantime, no. So, what do you think? What you think? You're not a Zack Snyder fan, are you? No. Not even for 300. Not even for 300.
300 was good. It didn't make me a fan. Here's one thing. I think he did okay with Watchmen as well. Because he did.
I was about to
I think
say Watchmen.
Watchmen was okay. He left out some stuff, but I'm not as harsh on that. That was a good movie. Here's my beef I have with him. He is, whether people know it or not, and I don't know him personally, it's not a personal attack, but he is the Peter Molyneux of movies. Like, that's him. Like, he gonna blow this shit way out of proportion when it's like, oh man, it's epic scales out here. Oh, you're gonna be able to do so much. And you know what we're gonna get? We're gonna get this much. Look at me. Look at me. We're gonna get this much. Out of this to this. Because I think what happened is it's kind of like the very bad scale of what happens with Hideo Kojima. Now, Hideo Kojima, Metal Gear, when he had Konami on his back for all those Metal Gears, it came out as a perfect mixture. Mm-hmm. Death Stranding was him just having like, oh, you have free reign, do whatever. And we all saw how Death Stranding was. Not that I'm saying that was a bad game.
I am.
It's
I didn't play it. I can't judge it.
It's a great game.
I do know it's $19. I do know it's $19 at Best Buy, so that must mean something.
It's a great game. I don't know what it's about. Hideo Kojima's a genius. We're getting a second one for some odd reason. I can't tell you. But at the same time, I can totally see why people don't like it, because it is, when you break it down, it's a walking simulator. That's all it is, with cutscenes. Because you literally don't have to fight anything, and you literally are just getting packages 1 to 2. That's it. That's all you're doing. And you just find out all this.
$59.99 for that.
I did. I don't regret it, but man, I definitely misunderstand the game. Anyway, it just goes to show that he's one of those geniuses that needs to be on some kind of strict, like, okay, that's great, but bring it in a little bit. Because case in point with Zack Snyder was the Justice League unedited version they put out.
Snyder Cut.
Yeah, the Snyder Cut. Trash. I don't care what anybody says.
I didn't think it was trash.
It fixed the problems, but there were problems that he put there in the first place. So it's not like it made it better. It just fixed the problems they had originally, but it was still way too long, and still a lot of things that made no sense.
I didn't think it was too long.
I did.
I've sat through Lord of the Rings, so I'm used to.
I get that, but you know what? They make sense. The fact that you give fucking Aquaman a 7-minute song where these bitches are just singing to him because he's Aquaman makes no fucking sense at all. I don't care what anybody says.
That was just fan service for Jason Momoa.
Right, okay. And then, let's see, Wonder Woman's mom spends an extra 10 minutes going up a wall that we see in slow motion that takes forever. And still gets her ass whooped. It's different if she does this cool move and she gets down. She got the dog shit beat out of her. Still.
You know he likes some slow motion.
I get that.
And especially when it ain't necessary.
Bruh, because another scene, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is invulnerable. But whatever. I'm going to give you that.
I mean, she's Superman, basically.
So why is she using the bracelets to...
Look, first of all, pause. Take time out. Let's go back to Super Friends. Why did that show exist? Because all of those powers didn't exist.
They still, the comics still try to explain the invisible jet, and I'm just like, bro, you could just say she flies. Just say that. To this day, they ended up putting that, which that's not even him. That's the comics. I understand that,
right? Okay.
But
to be fair, and also, Wonder Woman got her ass beat. So did everybody else.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, listen, Batman wasn't the only one that took some L's. Everybody took some L's. No. He just took the worst L's. But everybody else did too, which I can't wait to see.
Darkseid came down and was like, go to sleep. And everybody's like, okay.
I can't wait to see Ant-Man, because for what our friend Shogo was telling us, Ant-Man fairly taking the ass whoopings too, which that's going to be funny.
I have to see it.
Look, I wonder if they said, the council said, listen, Falcon can't be the only motherfucker getting his ass whooped. We got to shout out to my man Anthony Mackie / Black Captain America. We love you, bro. I'm just saying, get some fight classes. That's all.
Look, it's okay. If Kane kicking ass, I'm here for it. He black. I'll take it.
I mean, as long as Ant-Man ain't taking the ass whooping like Captain Falcon, because boy, he took some Power Ranger ass whoopings.
Falcon got beat up in his own show, and I don't like that.
Zordo, we need your help. They're like, wrong show, motherfucker, fight back. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Winter Soldier come in and try to do all his dirty work, and I'm just like, poor Winter Soldier, doing all the heavy lifting.
Bookie came in there and cleaned up.
Even the Dora Milaje was just like, I got this. I was like, oof, oh no.
Hey, you better move.
But no, right. But no, like I'll say this. I don't like Zack Snyder, but if it's a good RPG, I'll give it a chance. But if it's not, I'm not gonna talk bad about it. I'm just not gonna be surprised either. Because I think what he considers stories and what other people consider stories are like Silk the Shaka and the Beat. So that's how I feel about it.
Man of Steel was good.
Oh, absolutely. And listen, I give him his flowers when he deserves them. Man of Steel was great. Watchmen was great. 300 was great. The single 300 was trash, which I know he didn't do, but it was trash. Did he? Okay, well, it was trash. But, damn, let's try to help him. All right.
Real bad? No, he did that. I got that movie on DVD and I've never seen it.
Oh, it's so bad.
Because I saw it on TV and I was like, that's what that is? I'm never opening that.
So bad. So yeah, so he
Rise of a Kingdom?
Yeah, it was awful. He doesn't
Rise of an Empire. Sorry.
So he's pretty much like a 40% success rate to me. So we'll see what happens. Because I can't say he's putting out but I feel like he is the Peter Molyneux of movies, to where like he has 1 or 2 video games that are really cool, or 1 or 2 projects that are really cool, but he has a lot of projects that are just like, what is this? Why are you here? This is terrible. Because I don't care what any of y'all say. Okay, no, I'm still talking. I don't care what any of y'all say. Dawn of Justice was terrible. Or is that what Justice League was? It was trash.
No, that was Superman versus Batman. Batman versus.
Okay, that was also stupid too. But the Justice League was also trash. I'm sorry.
I mean, we say the movie was stupid, but it gives us so much. We talk about it at this point once every 5 shows.
Wonder Woman shows up. Hey, that bitch you? Nope. All right, cool. Let's all fight together. What? They do Spirit Destiny to Superman. Superman's like, I'm gonna die for y'all sin. It's like, cool. So you want me to spear him? Yeah, just spear him. Hey, bro, I love you, man. Take care of my mom. All right, cuz, I got you. They basically redid Goku and Piccolo. Like, Piccolo, train my son. But what? What are we doing? And it didn't even need to be done. I was like, y'all could have just went with the comic book explanation of, like, basically Doomsday beat him to sleep. And he went to Kryptonian sleep. He wasn't dead. And you just spawned 5 random ass people. And then they all merged together to make Superman again. But no, we're going to go with, hey, Flash, run real fast. And then charge this bitch up. Boom, we got your boy. Hit your boy, touch your boy one time with a jump box. Boom, got it.
It wasn't really, it was out there.
Out there is being nice. That shit was stupid.
But we got, I mean,
we ain't even gonna talk about, was it Justice League that did like 15 stories and won the first time, where Bruce was like sitting there and he had a dream. Flash comes back like, oh God, Bruce, don't let this happen.
Dream Flashpoint. Well, no, he dreamt. I guess Crisis.
Yeah, he dreamed.
Is it Crisis? I don't know.
Or Injustice. It could be either one, because Superman was running shit.
Or Paradox.
It was like 15 stories in one. I was like, pick one. What are y'all doing? You can't just have interpretation wild. And then Manhunter just shows up like, hey, next round.
I was there. Next time.
I got you. Put me in the game, coach. Like, why are you here?
Batman flexed that he was rich like 4 times in that movie.
What's your superpower? I'm a white man that's rich.
White privilege. Drives off in a futuristic Mercedes.
That's fair.
Not only that, has Flash in the car with him. Why? He run fast.
Oh, and let's not talk about Flash and everything that was wrong.
Ezra really ran like this the whole goddamn movie.
I'm so glad they fixed that in the little cut, but it was just too late. The image was still there because it was.
But we're still gonna get the Flashpoint from him.
Apparently, it's good. You see where Tom Cruise, like, I loved it. This is the movie we need. I'm just like,
but see, I saw that
Tom Cruise is in the Mummy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. You know what? He did the new Top Gun, and that's great.
I was gonna say this Top Gun Maverick is apparently one of the best movies of the year.
He also did the Mummy. just go. Remember the remake of the Mummy? We're gonna create a dark universe.
I really tried to burn that movie out of my goddamn.
Everyone does. It still comes back to haunt us. Like, oh, they really were gonna make us
just bring Brendan Fraser back. Bro, all those people are still alive.
Bro, do you know they were gonna make a Justice League type movie out of all those monsters? They're gonna put Dracula together. They're gonna put old dude Russell Crowe's gonna be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And they're gonna put like Tom Cruise as the new Mummy, and then they're gonna bring somebody else in. I was just like, I don't.
Sounds like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's exactly what they're gonna try. I was like, I don't want that.
I like that movie. I'm sorry. I know it was bad. I enjoyed it.
Nothing to do with the book, sadly. And you know what? It had a great idea. It was a good start, but it was bad.
Look, man.
Poor Sean Connery.
Rest in peace to Sean Connery.
Rest in peace, Sean Connery.
But that's all right for that
one. Okay, so my second one I actually have, and I'm gonna try to pull it up. But CDub, there's a new game coming out, and I don't know if you've seen it yet, but
probably not.
It's pretty crazy. It is a game where you. Wait, before I introduce it to you, what kind of game do you think it is that I'm going to bring up?
With you, it's probably going to be something RPG related.
You're not far off, but you're not right either. You were close.
Oh, why?
It's actually called. Hold on, I'm going to share the screen. It's called Witches of the New World, and I have a trailer. It's pretty much a Souls-like game. Check this out.
Ooh, I'm already turned off. I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm 17.
Remember college?
Oh God!
5 hour energy got you through that.
Yo, look, I took 5 hour energy like once.
Now
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Bro, it didn't work. And if it does,
oh no, it works. It works like a motherfucker.
Rediscover 5 hour energy.
I don't know. Maybe I was strong. It didn't work on me. Let's go to 4K, and I'm going
to loves. I have of comfort and despair.
Okay, it's giving me Plague Tale vibes.
Two spirits to suggest me still. The better angel is man right there. The worser spirit, the woman colored in hell. To win me some to hell. My female evil tempted my better angel from my side and would corrupt my saint to be a devil. Wooing his purity with her foul pride. And whether that my angel returned, suspect I may yet, not directly, and be both from you both to each hand. I
Van Helsing type.
Another yet this shall I ne'er know, but I leave it out. Till my bad angel, I am my good one.
Oh, Nick Salem. Okay. It's giving old school Van Helsing.
Yeah, it go hard.
Not bad.
Yeah, it goes a little hard.
It's like I said, it's giving Constantine, Van Helsing, and Plague Tale. Because I thought it was it looked like it was in fucking France, but if it's in Salem, then
yeah,
that's America.
So it basically is supposed to happen during. It looks like the Salem trials. Like they're not saying what time, but like it's
Oh,
either
Salem witch trials in time from
yeah
16
whatever
whatever.
to yeah.
Just Google the Crucible play, and it happened during that.
There you go. Looks pretty good. It's from a new team. They did it through the Unreal 5 engine, so that looks pretty cool.
I saw that.
Side note, this is funny because I'm also gonna bring up my game real quick. They're bringing out a new RPG maker like engine, and I'm just like, but I can't. Yeah. Right? Like I gotta buy it, but I'm not going to. I've got to see if I can port over my stuff. If I can't, I'm just gonna have to stay in that engine because I've gone too far. I'll still do the demo of that engine, and I'll see how people like it. But I'll just have to see if I can move shit up. If I can't, then I'm just gonna keep it in the old engine and just make the new game or the next game in the series on that new.
That is the first one.
I know that's what I'm trying to do. It's just how dare they make another one, but that's cool. I get it. I've been working on it forever. I know.
I was about to say, you've been working on this for a while.
CDub's like, I got 2 kids. I'm just saying, didn't have any kids when you started, but I got 2. Just
Let's see. When did you start this?
2012 officially.
2012. I was a sophomore.
Wow, it has been 11 years, huh? Wow.
Yes.
All right. That's not sad at all. But going back to the witches of the Wild. Looks pretty cool. It's gonna be a Soulborne type game. A lot of action to it, of course. So
don't like the Souls aspect of this already.
Yeah,
but it's not from software. Damn.
It is not.
Stupid ass name. From software.
I know. If you want to play something like that from software, if you have not played Bloodborne yet, go play Bloodborne, because that's exactly what Bloodborne is, except it has witches, werewolves, and other monsters in it. But this looks pretty cool. Just something I wanted to bring to the table.
Yeah, look at it on fire. No lie.
Wanted to see what's going to happen with it. But yeah, so it's called Witches of the Hunt. Y'all go check that out. It's coming in, I think they said 2024, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
You play as a pilgrim man, it looks like.
Yes.
I wonder how much this is going to be based on the Crucible, on like characters from the Crucible, because Abigail Williams, I think, was one of the girls' names, which leads me to believe that the protagonist might be John Proctor.
Yeah, or like someone like John Proctor, I guess that's what they're going for. Because that's what I was kind of talking about, like, or kind of thinking about too. I was like, oh, that's okay. It had a lot of the heavy, like you said, Crucible, Salem, witches.
Abigail Williams was in the Crucible.
Yep, and
I was right.
Thank you,
high school English class.
It is set in the late 17th century, so you're all right about that. You play as a witch finder named Jebediah Hopkins. Oh, that's crazy.
Jebediah?
That's going to be... Woo, that's going to be crazy. But it is coming out in 2025. The game is in development by a studio called Horizontal Entertainment, brand of TagWiz, which is the #1 full-stack video game company in Mexico. Oh, that's cool. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens there and see what's up.
I'm in for it.
Yeah, me too. Like that looks
it looked good, but you can't trust. I don't trust trailers, especially gameplay trailers at this point.
Right, especially that one, and especially what happened with was it the day before? Excuse me. So, do you not know about Day Before?
No, I thought you were gonna say any other game.
That's that game. Shogun was looking forward to. There was a lot like Division. But it was like zombies and survival, and it was a little bit better, or it looked like it had better mechanics in terms of survival. But it turns out it was kind of fake because the people just put this out, and then they kind of came up with the excuse when it's time to like show more of the game. Oh, well, we can't show it because some other company owns the rights to the Day Before, which is a calendar company in Korea, I think, and we can't show it, and that's why we couldn't trademark the game, so they had to take it down from Steam. That was a whole big thing. So, yeah, so it might not even come out, which is crazy. So
very
much so. But that's all I got for that one. Again, you guys watch out for that. Looks really cool. And yeah, that's so I got for that one. What you got? What's your next
So I'm gonna do this one because you mentioned Zordon at some point.
one?
But Power Rangers legend Jason David Frank's final film is coming this fall.
Oh.
I know, right? RP to a legend. Bat in the Sun Productions and Bascule Productions Ltd. have set a North American theatrical release for Jason David Frank's final film, Legend of the White Dragon. The former Power Ranger star who passed away last November tragically from suicide has been working on the film for years, and his death cast momentary doubt about the production. Deadline reports the film's release will coincide with would have been Frank's 50th birthday. Scott
Oh.
Kennedy's Falling Forward Films will release the movie exclusively in theaters this fall.
Mm-hmm.
It's directed by Aaron Shank and Sean Shank. The film follows Eric Reed, the White Dragon, played by Jason David Frank, who returns to the city he protected after being declared a fugitive. Upon his return, he has to now clear his name before the mysterious Dragon Prime unleashes his own revenge. This film was launched in Kickstarter in 2020, and it was initially intended to be a miniseries, but grew to a full feature film.
Oh.
It includes other past Power Rangers, Jason Font and Sierra Hanna. Other cast members include Mark Dacascos, who had originally been cast as the first Red Ranger in Saban's first attempt at an American Sentai adaptation. Michael Madsen, Andrew Byron Batchelor, and Jenna Frank, who is Jason's daughter.
Yeah.
The movie wrapped in 2021, and anticipation has been building ever since. So, as you know, JDF was Tommy Oliver across numerous Power Ranger film and television series for over 25 years.
Yeah.
So this will be it for the man.
Man.
It's
I gotta go see that on principle, and I'm probably gonna buy it as well on Blu-ray to support it. Just because, like, man, like that dude was always a Power Ranger. He was always like one of the
He's
best.
always gonna be the Power Ranger.
Yeah, he's the only dude to play every single color of the rainbow of Power Rangers, and he's the only one to be like a mate. Like he was the face of it. So yeah, I gotta pay respect.
You don't be a goat for like that long and not have people know your name, bro.
Bruh, like he was synonymous with Power Rangers. So like
even people who don't watch Power Rangers for Neil be like, that's Tommy, bro.
Yeah, that's Tommy. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, man, I gotta see that. I can't wait for that. He's tried numerous times to put this kind of project out, because there was another project that's supposed to put him and like all of his like beginning Rangers together a long time ago. I forgot the name of it, but it never took off. But it was a great trailer, because even Johnny Young Bosch was in that one, and it was dope. It was like this action thriller, but they never did anything with it. So like I said, I can't wait to see this. That's awesome. And yeah, just again, RIP to my man's Jason David Frank, because he was the true. We really appreciate him on the show, and he did a lot for the nerd community, as well as he was just cool whenever you go see him, at like the Power Ranger convention. So it's just friends and family. Thank you so much, and just I hope you guys are making it through this. And yeah, so
yeah, it's I can say it. Especially because, damn, man.
I know, man. Like, you just can't imagine it, because he was so cool, and he was, even when he was like he was just positive about everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
He was dope. Like, because even you remember when they did that like Power Ranger like little like uncut bootleg thing. And like he was very nice about it. He's like, it's cool, but it's not Power Rangers. And we were just like,
yeah,
respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like he gave a very respectable opinion about it. So
a little was it the YouTube thing?
Yeah, the YouTube thing where it's like Power / Rangers.
Yeah.
So, man, RIP. That's dope. That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to support that.
Yeah, but that's
also okay. So my last one, CDub, is there's a new mysterious project on the prowl. Now, it's another, and I don't know, and I gotta ask you this after I announce it or talk about it. But it's called Project Astrid, and it's a new AAA open world online survival game being developed by Splash Damage in collaboration with Sacriel and Shroud as executive creators. I don't know, man. Like, so we don't know anything about it yet. They just announced the name. But I kind of feel like the open world survival games they're getting on my nerves, man. Like, I don't think there's too many of them. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm getting tired. Like, yeah.
I'll actually. There was an article that I planned on doing for. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No,
but
please,
open world survival, Dead Island 2, they've taken out the open world.
I saw that, which I
don't know if I agree with that.
I kind of feel like it's a good idea, man, because it got so stale getting on the little bus, and like you had to fight because you know they have the zombies appear anywhere, and yet you're basically wasting your weapon durability to fight the zombies, and then you get to the place and you gotta.
Fair.
Like I kind of get it because, and then I'm tired of zombies anyway.
It's a wave.
Yeah, and like the open world thing, because they're referring more to like the Sons of the Forest or like open world MMO to where like it's like like it's like whole... like Ark and Valdheim and like Grounded. Like I get it, man.
That's past my scope.
I know, like I'm
a sandbox type of, I'm a sandbox nigga. I'm a dying light, just cause type of nigga. I need a finite area.
They play into that too, but I think it kind of, because you remember we talked about that on the show a while back too. Remember we talked about how like, are we getting to the point where open sandboxes are like, are we getting to that fatigue point? And I kind of think we are because oh my, like everything's open world now. It's like, okay,
Days Gone, you got Dying Light, you got Dead Island 2's coming back, you got The Last of Us doesn't really count.
Yeah, it's level by level. It's not really, yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. At a point, Sandbox used to be shit though.
It did, man. I think we kind of hit that fatigue because I think
games are too big.
Well, games are too big, and it's okay. So it's going back to what we talked about with Assassin's Creed, right? Same principle.
Too big.
Like scale.
I shouldn't have to be able to go through all the Greece.
100 hours,
even back then.
It's like, okay, here's the end, you know, and it's just like, okay.
Or even worse, fucking Egypt. Like, y'all know how big Egypt is?
You're going to temples on like, and I get
Giza,
why.
To Cairo, to bro.
And I do blame Assassin's Creed, and I blame Ubisoft because Ubisoft was doing that to make their games worth that money. That's what they're trying to do. Yeah. And it's like, bro, like I get it, but you can make a $70 game worth it by like being more than open world. I mean,
you ain't got to try this hard.
You don't. And
how about you give me dope story with characters that are fire?
Because I mean, so, and then in the same token of that, I think a good example of a good open world, of course, Grand Theft Auto 5, which was amazing.
Grand Theft Auto's too big.
It is. And Legend of Zelda was pretty good, very huge, but you
my
can
wife
still
Breath of the Wild yesterday, and I was like, "What are you even doing?" She's like, "It's still like a whole section of the map I never explored." I was like,
exactly. So, as you know, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, you know what I'm saying? The never-ending game, yeah, like
all of them.
I kind of feel like we kind of need to take or at least don't let them come out next to each other. Like, give us a break. Because, you know, we got Redfall in May, which that's supposed to be that whole open world.
That's supposed to be Left 4 Dead, you know, Left 4 Dead vampire open world shit with kids.
Yeah, well, teenagers or hipsters.
Teenagers, whatever.
And then after that, you got Starfield, which is going to be single player, which is good, but it's not as open world as some of these other stuff is going to be. I don't know. I just feel like maybe we hit that apex, but hey, let's go back. Let's scale it down just a little bit. Now, granted, I want you to scale it down. I also want you to keep the price point good. Don't charge me $70 for a 5-hour game. That's not gonna happen. But yes, sir.
Did you hear that Final Fantasy 16 only takes like 40 hours?
Why you had to get me triggered today, CDub? Why
you said it?
Why you had to? I've read that, bro. I stopped reading mid article. I was just like,
ooh, I saw the title. I was like, oh, he gonna be mad. That boy gonna be upset with that one.
Square Enix. Let me just can I just come on into the house Rockman real quick. I'm gonna get on my soapbox for a few minutes. CDub, I hope you don't mind.
It's all you, big dog. I'm right here.
Thank you. Why? You've made money off of a massive institution of RPGs that are long enough that gives us good story, drama, and we're prepared to go the length to finish these games. Why are you going to sit up here and intentionally make it a movie type thing to where it's like, 35 hours, that's it. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to have the Devil May Cry experience and then go home. Your fan base has stuck by you for so long. And the whole point of some of the RPG elements is to grind, is to get up to a level to where it's like, look, I'm proud to have this sword, not so we can show to these other motherfuckers out here, fuck them. And so I know, hey, I went in and I got the Spear of Destiny for me and my character so I can take off 2,000 on a boss because I want to get through this fight and be like, yeah, I can take 2,000 or 3,000 off him a hit. It was part of the personal experience of RPG. For the life of me, I cannot understand why y'all are trying to appeal to this just submass of just people who just say, yeah, I don't care about Final Fantasy, whatever, cool. Or, I love Strangers in Paradise. Yeah, I'll play Final Fantasy. What the fuck? And why the fuck are y'all trying to sit up here with these NFT games and blockchain games? And what the fuck are you doing? 35 hours? And
they ain't heard that they ain't heard that the bank failed. They can't do shit like that no more.
Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. And
I don't know if those two things are correlated. I'm just saying
they're totally correlated because it's the fucking Silicon Valley. And then on top of that, why are y'all sitting up here trying to make this a cinematic experience to where, look at the story. Did you not see what happened with us in Final Fantasy X? Well, you tried to do it then, where you're like, you know what's cool? The Mass Effect games. We're going to copy what they're doing. And look how that fucking ended for you with Final Fantasy 13, how trash that was, and how trash Lightning Returns. I'm sorry, guys. I hated it. It's a terrible series. How trash that was, and Final Fantasy 13 too. I'm just saying, please give me what I want. I'm your target audience. I'm the guy who's going out spending $90 on your box set for Octopath Traveler 1. Still got it over there. I'm the guy who's going to buy Octopath Traveler 2. I'm the guy who's going to buy Diablo 4 and play hours on end. So why the fuck would you think it's okay to make that 35 hours? I get it. Cool. You're trying to appeal to the, we work and play RPG. But you know what? If people don't want long RPGs, why did Skyrim 5 become so successful that it even topped the Japanese markets? It was one of the first RPGs to do that. And why the hell would you do this when fucking any game in the Elder Scrolls series, when it came out and it was 400 hours long, people are still playing it. Fallout 3, people are still playing that. Fallout New Vegas, people are still playing it. And they're anywhere from 200 to 300 hours to do the majority of the things in there. So I ask again, Square Enix, where are you going with this? What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, cool. If you want that crowd, great. Call it anything else but Final Fantasy. But when you want the Final Fantasy fans, give us what you did in 7. Give us what you did in 8. You wonder why 7 and 8 are still selling, because 7 and 8 were some of the best games in the series, and it checked off all the things for us. You have great characters, long, drawn-out stories that don't feel drawn out. They feel dramatic in a build-up. That's what people want. I mean, look at it. Even outside of video games, why do you think series on Netflix are doing better than movies in the fucking theater? That's because people want the dramatic build-up of 10 hours at a time, not just the 2-hour telemovie story and then go home. We don't want that. We want investment now. And with so many people begging you for investments, why are you shorting us on these RPGs? That's it. I'm off my soapbox. Yeah, I'm still gonna get 16. And I get it. All y'all talk shit. Oh, Rockman, you still gonna get 16. I don't know why you talk shit. I am gonna still get 16. But it hurts that we constantly just go on deaf ears and we constantly save this company every single time they get in trouble. When they got in trouble last time, what did they do? Oh, we'll bring out Final Fantasy VII. And you know who saved them? All the fans from Final Fantasy VII. Even though it's an action game, it's not really RPG anymore, and it still has RPG elements. But who saves them again? Us. Octopath Traveler comes out. Who saves them again? Us. Because we all go out and buy because it's RPGs we want to play. Octopath Traveler 2 comes out. Live Alive. Who's saving that company? Us again. Old school RPGers. Strangers in Paradise fails. Surprise, surprise. And why does it fail? Because you're trying to cater to people who don't give a fuck about the franchise. But that's my soapbox. Do whatever you want. When you're out there on the street wondering, hey, how did we get here? Why are we failing? I don't understand what happened. Why doesn't anyone respect us anymore? That's why. Because you're sitting up here and you're playing to everything but your audience. Y'all can sit up here and talk about, oh, Rockman, well, you're a Nintendo lover, blah, blah, blah. But you know what Nintendo does? They play to their audience. And if we want a good Legend of Zelda game, guess what we're going to get? Oichi Omura is going to make sure we get a good fucking Legend of Zelda game. Because I want you to count on one finger how many bad Legend of Zeldas there are. Exactly. And Rant. Tiny shit.
You good?
I'm good. I'm sorry.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, man. I get it. I get it, man. It hurts my heart, man, because it's like you've seen me over the years. Like I constantly talk about them. Like, and it's every time, bro. Every time that company fails, because remember when Square Enix was like suffering, what they released? Nier Automata. Who bought it? Everybody who was Square fans. When they were failing again, what now?
You got it for free.
Yeah, you got it for free. Whatever. Final Fantasy VII. When it came out, who supported it? Us and y'all. Y'all, because y'all were just like, oh, okay.
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's like, if you like that, that's what 14 was. Or, yeah, that's what, 15 was.
15
and you were just like, okay, I'll play it. And you play 15. You're like, you know what? Okay. It's a lot of.
I can fuck with Noctis. I like this guy. I like cut his jib.
That's all I'm saying, man. It's just give it a chance. Instead of just fucking just outright selling out and be like, we're going to make this a Devil May Cry action game. I bet that game is going to be so easy to fucking finish. Like, it's probably not even going to have like any kind of side quest. It's probably just going to be straight through.
It probably will. It's just side quests that are going to be,
Oh my goddamn nerves. I swear to God.
Look, man, I'm sorry. I share your pain. Assassin's Creed ain't what Assassin's Creed is supposed to be. So
it's like they're trading, right? Like Final Fantasy becoming Assassin's Creed, and Assassin's Creed's becoming Final Fantasy. Like,
and for some odd reason, 2K is becoming Final Fantasy, and I don't want it to be that way.
It's like RPG elements going to everything, and then RPGs are like, no, we won't be action now. Nobody has patience for turn-based anymore.
This goes back to the exclusivity conversation. RPGs used to be a set. It used to be its own little section on the game wall. Like, this is the sports stuff, this is the action adventure stuff, this is the puzzle stuff. These are the RPGs. Now, RPGs done hit one person without the condom, and they and now everything's an RPG. I don't like it. Now RPG having babies with everybody, fucking up everybody taxes and shit, and ain't collecting child support for nothing. Ain't paying nobody child support.
Nobody. They just out here.
So, no. I understand. It's frustrating as hell, but
I feel like Florida from Good Times. Damn.
First of all, Florida was a terrible character. She made that nigga give up $100,000 lottery ticket. I'll slap the shit out of her. Different conversation, different podcast. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, I'm gonna buy the next Assassin's Creed, and I know it's not gonna be what I want. I just know, even with we're going back to the traditional old school way. No, you're not.
Yeah.
That way doesn't profit for you.
Yeah,
we're still selling Valhalla DLC
to this day. That's what
Valhalla came out like 3-4 years ago, bro.
I remember when that came out, everybody was excited, but even then you were just like, bro, but I'm feeling the fatigue. Because you were just coming off of what was it, Odyssey? You were just like, bro, like I'm kind of done because you were just like, I'm tired of my hidden blade taking off criticals but not killing people instantly.
I was just sick of all the extra shit that Assassin's Creed had that wasn't Assassin's Creed.
Like
There's
the
a
Max
Final Fantasy
Effect
aspect to this game.
You're just like, I don't. Why do I want a relationship with this person? Can I get to the next mission? That's all I really want. I was like,
Odyssey was so big, I was running into characters for quests that I had accepted that I don't remember accepting.
Right? It's just like, oh, that's you? Or like, especially when you do the bounty and the dude just start attacking you, like, wait, I gotta hunt you? Oh, okay, cool.
And that's a whole other thing. Running up on people that you got to kill that you're not supposed to kill.
It was crazy.
But no, man, I understand your frustration.
That's it. I'm off a soapbox. Go ahead. What's the next thing? What you got? That's all for me. That's it.
So my last one is, we missed this. It was an old story.
Mm-hmm.
But PlayStation. Oh, hold on. Whoop. Sorry, I'm trying to do better by these times.
No, you go.
PlayStation 5's PS Plus collection is going to be removed on May 9th.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Sony announced that the PS Plus collection will be removed from PlayStation subscription on May 9th.
I actually did cover this one.
You did?
Mm-hmm. A while ago. Yeah.
What was I doing?
You just ignored it, but it's okay.
I don't remember talking about this at all.
We did. But it's okay. Go ahead.
No, you're right. You're right. We did talk about this.
I know.
You
I
did.
told you were just like, ah. I was like, oh, okay.
No, I think it was early. Man, my think was it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen until no. Yeah, you still got time.
Not in March.
Listen, go ahead and start downloading them bitches now because they already before they announced that they took down Persona, and I was like, well, thank God I have it on disc.
Yeah. But it's Persona 5. I'm not a Persona guy, even though people tell me I should be.
You would kind of like, you kind of wouldn't, because it's a dating sim and RPG together, and you don't like either one of those. So
you're right. I hate that. Sounds awful.
See, I'll be knowing.
You do, and I say that's why I respect you, because you know what I like. I'm gonna try this Diablo thing out because I'm pretty sure Buddy is gonna get it, so I can game share off him. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna try it. Okay. I'm gonna dip my toe in the water and I'm gonna see.
Listen, that's all I ask, because I'm telling you, we're gonna be on that religiously. Like, shout out to my woman. She already said, "Oh, it's okay, baby. I'll buy it for you." Thank you. Can't wait.
But all right. Well, since we talk about that, one little small nugget, and then last story. It's kind of sad. But you ever look down? You never get to a spot in life where you look down on people, like a certain type of people?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, clearly you're not elevating in life, because what I did, I had some money and I bought a 2 terabyte expansion in my PS5, and now I'm better than everybody.
Wow, you different out here? You different?
I'm so different.
You probably just download something. Just download. Just
download shit that. I'm never gonna play.
I can. That one and that one. Would you like to play that game? Oh, you don't have it? Oh, that sucks. Oh, you're a terrible person. Can't relate.
It's not like my game group is as active as it's supposed to be anyway. And at this point, I'm pretty much limited to like 2 or 3 games.
Person. Oh, what a poor. Oh no!
Like I don't even play 2K anymore. I downloaded 2K just to be like, I got it.
I will say I kind of was like that when I got a PS4. I was like, oh, you poors with the PS4.
We're not that common, but my PS4 has extra memory. I have 2K, I have Call of Duty, and Fortnite on my system. Yeah, but no. But I bought that. It was fun. Nice. But my last story, since I'm sorry that we did cover this.
No, it's okay.
But Sam Neill from Jurassic Park, he's apparently in treatment for stage 3 blood cancer.
Oh no, dude!
Yeah, sadly.
Damn.
On top of that, Bruce Willis is also getting worse.
Yeah, I saw that with the Alzheimer's.
I guess it's a form of Alzheimer's where he's,
Yeah. Well, he
he's gonna
can't.
forget. He's not gonna be able to speak.
Well, and they because he's they left him that he's not able to act in movies anymore. He did a few before he left, which was
yeah.
I do respect Hollywood for at least letting him, like, he did a few movies where he just kind of came in and he saw his face and he's like, all right, cool, and then that's it. Kudos to him though. Like, that's really sad. Like, but I mean, he's been in a lot of.
Oh, Bruce Willis has been here, and Sam Neill has too.
Yeah, like if you go back, like if you look at the '90s guys,
it was Bruce Willis all day. There was 5 diehards.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, in the action scene, there are only a few guys. Bruce Willis is one of them. There's a reason why he was in Expendables, because he was that. If it wasn't Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, or him, it was only a few other people, which was, like, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was the other two, Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren was in there. Jet Li was in there.
Mel Gibson before Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson was in there.
So it's yeah, man, like, I salute to him.
Who's the Asian dude?
Jet Li.
Tony Jaa.
Woo! Tony
Jaa was in there.
Tony Jaa.
Expendables could be so much better.
Yeah.
Just let me direct it. Or no, let me cast it.
I agree.
Let me cast it. I don't care who directs it. Let me cast it.
Only thing I ask, not Zack Snyder. That's the only thing and Michael Bay. They're totally off the list.
Oh no, Michael Bay got to do it. Something got to blow up.
We can do that without him. We don't need him. No.
Both of them can be in there. Something got to blow up, and it's got to be in slow motion. Both of them.
Hey guys, I'm the new recruit.
Look. We'll resurrect John Woo and put doves in the shit.
Oh, dude, no. Don't threaten me with a good movie. Don't you do that to me. Don't you do that to me. What? See? They can make a stranglehold tomorrow. I'll be like, here's the money. I gotta get this.
I'll pay for the cinema pass. You get 3 movies free. Yes. I'll watch that movie 3 times for the month. Hey, always all 3 free movies on this.
Here for Strangle or Hardboiled 3. Another ticket. Sir, you've seen this movie 4 times now. I know. Here's the 5th, motherfucker. I'm gonna watch me a John Woo movie.
I ain't asking for questions, Jason. I'm asking for your opinion. No,
bruh. Oh god.
But
if none of you know what we're talking about, just side note, please go play Stranglehold right now. Like, I think is it on Game Pass? You can't. Oh,
I
man.
don't know. I still got the disc.
Go buy either 360 or PS3, and then you buy Stranglehold for either one, and to see the slow motion that is John Woo and Chow Yun-fat.
Max Payne 3 wishes it could.
I could never. Except Ballhead Max. Ballhead Max was on point. He was on point.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna hold you. Oh,
Max is ready. Max was like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired. I'm ready to retire. You got to get back in this shit again? Okay.
All right, I'll do what I gotta do. Oh man, that's crazy.
But that was my last one. It's kind of sad, but
yeah,
we're coming to a point where all of the action heroes of our generation are getting old, and
it's like
I saw a poster for a movie that Jackie Chan, Donnie Yen, and Jet Li were supposed to be in. To be in.
I know, man.
And I just be like,
damn. Yeah. Oh, you know they're getting stunt doubles.
No, they're not. That's the problem.
Oh no, they're gonna make Jet Li and Jackie Chan. Man.
Well, Jay ain't gonna do it anyway. I don't know about Jet Li.
I hope not, man. Because I don't need him breaking nothing. And Jackie Chan shouldn't. All the shit he didn't broke, but I believe Jackie Chan gonna die doing that shit, man. Jackie Chan, he loves that shit.
Shout out to be a legend. He already a legend.
A legend, a goat out here. And Donnie Yen,
rumbling the block, still.
I don't want no trouble.
I don't want no trouble. Beat the shit out of everybody in that room.
Man, yeah, dude. Because that's like I was sitting there thinking about that the other day, man. I was like, man, like it's, and I see what the young people the old people were going through back when we were kids, and all they're like stars. I was like, man, because that's like Lance Reddick, which again, R.I.P. him, the goat. Destiny put a statue up, and it's so crazy because we all know him from so many different roles, man, and it's just
Right.
it's like, dang, you never know what the person really did until you just you see a whole body
Until
of
they
their work.
gone, and then
Yeah, man.
you go back like when damn, the muscles from Brussels. What's his name?
Oh, you mean Jean-Claude Van Damme?
When Jean-Claude Van Damme died? Man,
Bro, that's in
that
the
shit gonna be
air
crazy.
right there, man.
That's
Woo.
the real
Him and Arnold Schwarzenegger, bro. Like, cause
Schwarzenegger too.
man, people forget Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was another
And-
one that he was just in everything.
And
In the
Stallone
90s,
too.
It's still I really don't want to see Stallone in another action movie. That dude is getting way too old.
He was too old in the first Expendables.
He did 3 of them. I was like, bro, please stop. Please.
And they're talking about because Creed 3 exists, Rocky 6 can happen. And it don't need to.
I don't, and I hope the Creed movies. I know y'all said 5 is reasonable. I think the Creed movies should stop.
5?
I know.
Shit, I was done Rocky after 4. 3.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Because that
4 needed to happen because it was Russia and it was.
What was the 5th one was was that the latest one where it's just called Balboa? Balboa, whenever the one was like Rocky Balboa was like terrible. I was like, please stop. He should have never came back.
4 needed to happen though. 4 was Drago.
Drago. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. And it was the time period that shit needed to happen. But
I feel you.
Thanks, bro. But no, we're just getting to the point where all of our action heroes of the times are just dying, getting old. It's crazy. Yeah. It's gonna be weird that Jackie Chan is not gonna be here for long. I hope he's here for a very long time, but it's like there's gonna be a point where there ain't no Jackie Chan movies.
Yeah, man, and it's like because
already did not have Jet Li in a movie.
Yeah, and I understand because if anyone watched old Hong Kong cinema and watched kung fu movies, Jackie Chan and Jet Li religiously put out movies. We're not talking about like Jackie Chan and Jet Li probably has they probably have close to 500 movies a piece out, and that's not an exaggeration, y'all. Like they made a lot of kung fu.
A lot of movies here, but that's not counting all the stuff that they did. That's
all the stuff
to Asia.
The Asian markets and stuff we didn't get. Because even just the stuff I have on, I think Jet Li.
I know at least DVD. 10 Jet Li movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know I got
at least 10.
20. Because I have a whole big giant. I bought my uncle a giant collection of his old school Saturday morning kung fu movies.
Shit, bro.
And they made a lot. So those dudes are really, it's gonna be sad, but because they were just in a whole bunch of our lives. 90s was like a lot of people don't know that when Jet Li was in Romeo Must Die, he was already in 50 plus films before he even made it to the United States. And his first
to the grave was right afterward.
Oh man! And his first real United States movie was Lethal Weapon 4, where he was the bad guy. So that was crazy.
The one.
Oh, the one. Black Mass. Black Mass was. I got that on DVD, son.
Black Mass is so good.
I got to find out Blu-ray because that's hard. Man, it was great. Honestly, though, man, I like the new generation because I think Tony Jaa, Iko Uwais, Donnie Yen is kind of with Jackie Chan.
He ain't young either.
Yeah, he really is.
He ain't young. He ain't old.
Vector had about 5 movies. Hey, he was in. Man, did you ever see Killzone?
Because did he make 4 on box? Or was it 3?
Yeah, it was 4 or 5 of them. It was a lot, and he also did this cool movie that had Iko Uwais and somebody else in it called Killzone. It's Killzone. Tony Jaa, Ecowas and Tiger Tiger
Tony's
Chin.
just kicking the shit out of everything.
Oh man, it was so good. So yeah, bro. Like I'm
praying for him.
Me too, man. Because it won't be the same without him. Because we just had so much fun watching him on screen, man. That's like, man. Like I'm still lobbying for the Raid 3. I know I'm alone in this, but I want me a Raid.
It's a good movie. It's just not the best to me.
It is the best to me. Gareth Evans, if you're watching our show, first off, thank you. Second off, please make the Raid 3. Please. Like, I'm begging you. I know I'm like the only Raid super fan you might have, and I am a super fan because I'll be out here religiously preaching about Raid and Raid 2. But, like, please. Like, that's a matter of fact, like, real talk, that's how you know I love you as a person. And I'm like, yo, man, you seen the Raid? And, like, I show you the Raid and Raid 2. Because I even show my new girlfriend Raid 2. She loves it because she's a kung fu movie buff like I am. And I'm just like, this is it. You're the one. I knew it.
We did not record a whole episode one time because you made me watch that damn movie. And it was good.
Worth it. Worth it. It's so good. But yeah.
Just the fight in the jail scene in the yard alone.
But that kitchen scene was everything. Kitchen scene, baby.
Oh, even better when they tried to gang up on him in the bathroom and he killed all of them.
Oh, bro, that was the beginning of the movie. Yo, my man was it. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Eco Wass is the GOAT. He had so many others that are good too, like Headshot. Triple Threat was really good, and The Night Comes for Us was good. It was great.
So,
good stuff.
Prayers for Sam Neill and
man, Bruce Willis. That's rough.
Bruce Willis. What's the man's name? And R.I.P. Lance Reddick. So, man, that's all I got.
That's all I got too. So I guess, guys, until next time, of course, you've been watching the Nerd Plate. We want to say thank you to everyone watching and listening to us. Really appreciate you. We appreciate everybody who did that with the question of the week. Thank you so much. That's going to be our new segment, and we hope you enjoy that. We hope we'll continue to see more answers, and we'll also, once again, bring them back to the show. That's probably where most of the previews are going to come from now. Maybe we'll mix it up. Who knows? I don't know. We feel whimsy here. We like to have fun here. That's what we do. But you can catch us everywhere. The Nerd Plate, Twitter, Nerd Plate. Thank you to the Patreon people. You can catch us on Patreon as well. And guys, just come by and say hello. You can also just send us some comments or what you thought about the show with the Nerd Plate Podcast at gmail.com. We take emails. We'll read them on the show. You know what I'm saying? And just, if you see us out in the streets, just say what's up. You know,
emails, text messages, whatever. Just
anything.
Something.
You know. But in any case, as always, I'm Rockman3K3.
And I'm CDub.
And you have been a viewer of the Nerd Play or listener of the Nerd Play. We really appreciate you guys. And we will see you next week.